Anyway, next. Well, it's Matthew Medney, the Chief Evil Officer of Heavy Metal magazine. That's kind of cool. And our own Glitched Viking, a Scotsman who lives in Spain, obviously. And one of our most revered and hated Vulcan Forge members. So a round of applause for Glitched Viking and Matthew Medney of Heavy Metal.
Sweet. Awesome. What's up, everyone? So we're here to talk about Myth Token, new project on Elysium, heavy metal, and what we're doing in the blockchain space. But before we get into it, we want to play a quick video. That was pretty cool. Okay. So I'm Matt. This is Jason. You might know him by Glitched Viking. And I'm heavy metal. And one of the big things with Heavy Metal magazine and comic books, graphic novels, is the ability to grade and preserve epic editions from 10, 20, 30, 50 years ago. One of the challenges with digital publishing is the inability to bring that to that sector. What we're doing with Heavy Metal and Metal Plus is the ability to bring that to blockchain and with Elysium. So through Metal Plus, we're going to have the ability to put your digital comic book in a wallet, grade it, record it on the blockchain, and be able to sell it as that first edition, second edition, special edition book, which has never been done before in comic books. Pretty exciting. In addition to Metal Plus, we have about 15 other incredible partners that are going to be using the Myth Token, all on Elysium, all in partnership with Vulcan. What we're doing here is bringing what heavy metal has been doing for the last 50 years in science fiction, fantasy, and horror, and bringing a guild together to not only push it forward, but to elevate everybody as part of that universe. The members, the partners all have a singular vision of bringing great science fiction, fantasy, and horror to the blockchain sphere. Why don't we let you talk a little bit about the tokenomics?
Yep. All right. Now, I had to make some last-minute notes because this all arrived quite late. So, the token powering the Myth ecosystem is MythX. Investors in the Myth token become stakeholders in the entire Myth ecosystem. MythX has got three primary functions: staking tokens to generate crystals, which is a little bit of magic that I'll talk about in a bit. Staking to generate other Myth ecosystem rewards, incentives, and partner tokens. And as a governance token as well for decision making within the ecosystem. Holding Myth generates crystals, our ecosystem-wide currency used by partners for a wide range of digital and real-world asset sales. Crystals are non-listed, non-crypto digital assets, pegged to $1. Now, as users buy crystals to take ownership of digital goods, the pool of crystals is going to be replenished. Now, again, I'm just giving a brief overview here because the white paper for this is 22 pages long and it's absolutely roasting up here. You can find me in the shade later.
Mythtoken.io has the light paper, ability to subscribe to the whitelist to be a part of the Myth token, so all of the extended non-Spark notes will be there.
So crystals, sorry, here we go. The pool of crystals is replenished in the foundation crystal pool are backed by USDC, which is purchased through sale of crystals. Here we go. This, in turn, incites a transfer of USDC to the value of 25 cents per crystal sold back to MythX stakeholders, allocated according to each stakeholder's share of the total pool. In short, holding and staking MythX is holding a stake in the value of the entire Myth ecosystem, which, as you've seen, is pretty damn extensive. It's 14 projects, and that's what we're starting off with.
And what's really important also about Myth token, and again, just to reiterate, all of the tokenomics, all the information about the different projects on the Myth token are at mythtoken.io in the extensive light paper. But what's really important is the types of fantasy projects that we are putting together here. Let's do the next one. One more, I think. Maybe back one. We'll leave it on that.
Yep.
Yeah. We have Greg Hildebrand, who's the original artist for Star Wars, original artist for Tolkien. His project, Rule the Mob, is coming to the Myth token. We have projects with the Frazetta estate that are running on the Myth token. The critical piece here is the heavy metal brand that's been around for 5 decades is helping bridge the gap between critical artists, entertainers, thought-provoking leaders within the science fiction fantasy space, and being that brand that can help bridge them into the crypto space. And heavy metal thinks Elysium and Vulcan2 is the perfect partner because of the immense and irrevocable passion to the best science fiction fantasy art that I've seen in the crypto space to date.
So basically, this is almost wrapping it up, because again, mythtoken.io has all the information you need, and you know where to find us around here. Check out mythtoken.io.
Yeah, I think.
Again, we don't want to keep people. It is absolutely roasting up here.
Yeah.
So,
it's really hot. We appreciate everybody else staying in the shade while we have to sweat up here. But again, find us around. We'll be here all day. Mythtoken.io. We're excited to be on this journey with all of you. Thank you.
Heavy metal magazine coming to the Elysium blockchain. That's going to be cool. I used to read it back in the day, although it was usually more successful than my books, so I had to give them up.